Hey guys, I'm making gluten-free and dairy-free mashed potatoes today, and I'm also making a big batch, so I'm going to show you how I freeze them as well. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is fill up my pot with water. I'm going to set my pot on the stove and put it on high so it starts to boil. So I got my bag of Yukon Gold organic potatoes here. You can use red skin, that works fine. You could use Idaho, that works fine as well. Just try to make sure it's organic that you buy rather than conventional potatoes because they do suck up a lot of pesticides from the ground. So organic's gonna be your best bet. I'm gonna wash these using my bristle brush here. If there's any eyes or roots coming out, I'm just gonna scrape those out. And after I get them scrubbed off, I'm gonna put them in my pan. Alright, so all my potatoes are washed off, they're ready to go. One thing that I'm going to do because I'm incredibly impatient, it's not a good trait, but whatever, I'm going to quarter my potatoes, or at least cut them in half, just so they're smaller pieces, and that'll help them cook a little bit faster. Okay, I've got my potatoes in my pot. They are, well, they stopped the boiling since they were a little chilly going in there, but that's okay. They're about to start boiling, and they'll probably take about, I would say, 20-25 minutes. I'll check them probably after 20 to see if they're fork tender, and as soon as they're fork tender, then they're going to go into the bowl, and we're going to start to mash them up. Okay, please pardon the mistake because I'm making many things at once right now. So I'm just checking to see if my potatoes are done. They look like they are. Yep, fork tender. They are just falling apart. That's exactly what we want. So I'm going to transfer these to a big bowl, and I'm going to let them sit for just about a minute or two. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mash these up with my potato masher. They are mashed, I'm going to add in my seasoning. So I've got some sea salt here. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of sea salt because I have so many potatoes. And then I'm also going to add, just kind of eyeball about a tablespoon of chives as well. I love chives in my potatoes. And chives are low FODMAP type of onion. I don't even think they're actually an onion, but they're low FODMAP, so that's great. Gives you a nice onion flavor. And then I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and half a cup of water. All right, and we have mashed potatoes, so I'm going to let them cool, and then I'm going to show you how I freeze them. My potatoes are now cool, so all I'm doing is I'm just portioning them out with my spoon here and just kind of pressing them together. Now once they freeze overnight in the freezer, they'll just stay like this, and then you can just pop them off. This is just a baking pan lined with parchment. Just pop it off, and then I'll put them in a Ziploc bag, and they'll be ready to go for whenever we want them. All right guys, that's it. Take care. Bye.